What's up, YouTube? Silent Comic Geek coming to you with a mail call video. So, got a bunch of stuff in the mail. Finally, that postal service let go of its stranglehold and let my books go. I got some in the mail. If you want to see what I got in the mail, stay tuned for the video. So after my Texas Roundup trip, as some of you were following on IG, I got home to find more goodies at the house. And so comics everywhere. It's raining comics. So what I plan to do for all those comics that I got Friday, December the 18th, I'm going to be going on Vincent McLean, the Comic Machines channel Tuesday, and on Tuesday I'll be showing those goodies off. In case you miss me there, I will be doing a pre-recorded video of those comics and those signature pickups. As you might know, I was at the Ray Park signing, and so I'll be showing those things off in that pre-recorded video as well, and we'll drop that on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. But if you push the bell notification, you'll know when the video drops ever so randomly, and you will be able to make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or watch it later. But as long as you watch it, that's good, and we do appreciate it. Also, you want to go and check out the 600 subscriber giveaway video, as well as the announcement for 750 subscribers, where I'm giving away an X-Men 4 for Scarlett Witch. I will leave the video link in the description below, and you can click on that, figure out how you can enter to win multiple times that book right there when we hit 750 subscribers. So finally got my box from Thunder God. He mailed it back on December the 1st. That's right, and I just got it yesterday, December the 18th. That's how clogged up the mail system is, depending on where stuff is coming from. So some of his stuff was mixed up in this My Comic Shop stuff. So I got Avengers 33. This is the first issue of the Fist of Khonshu. I think it started off strong on this one and then kind of petered out. But it's Moon Knight. So then we also got The Last Will and Testament of Charles Xavier. This is Uncanny X-Men 23. This is the first print. I had the second print, and so it was just kind of weird that he threw it up one night, and I had some books coming my way. So I decided to go ahead and pick that up. The Joker, Year of the Villain, #1, the Ryan Brown middle trade dress. And this is like a really sick Joker cover. You see that crazy eye going towards the card where he's looking towards you, so that is really cool. And also picked up Super Mario Brothers #2 from Valiant Comics, and so as you know, I'm collecting all those early Valiant stuff, and so that includes the WWF, the Cheezosaurus Rex, which is lost in the mail somewhere, and this book right here. And so yeah, got that in the mail. Bought it off eBay. And so I had ordered it's not a statue, but it was kind of a more expensive toy, a Ninjak toy from eBay. And realized it was coming from China, but because it through eBay and I did through PayPal, I felt kind of confident that I'd at least get my stuff or have some resolution of sorts. So the day after I pay for it, they said, hey, you're going to have to go reorder it in March. Okay, so I'm assuming I will get my money refunded to me. And so they said, well, that's if that's what you want. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to have to reorder it in March, why in the world would I let you hold my money until March? Makes no sense. I'll just buy it in March. And so they refunded me the money. And the funny thing was they put buyer's request. Buyer's request? You were going to take my money. But I had that money from some comic book sales, and so I said, well, hey, let's go on mycomicshop.com and close in some of the gap on those kind of weird pieces that I had laying out there. And so this is Turok number 1. This is the Acclaim series. There's only 4 of these. And so if you'll look real close, there's Bill. What's Bill? What's Turok going after Bill for? And so I think Fabian Nicieza, if he wrote all this stuff, I don't know how he had time to do anything at Acclaim, because he's like on almost every single Acclaim comic from back in the day. Then we have Solar Man of the Atom, Forgiving of Our Sins, kind of a Jesus homage there. Got the goat up there at the top from Quantum and Woody, and XO and the teams there. Number 3 of 4. Astonishing X-Men number 10. And so that is one of the 2 that I needed to complete that run of Astonishing X-Men. Ninjak number 5. So this is from the Acclaim Ninjak, which is admittedly very wonky. But then we got Ninjak number 1. It's funny when you finally pull the trigger, or at least for me, when you finally pull the trigger, because I like to find stuff in the wild, but hadn't seen it. You can just, well, let me just go ahead and order it. Then you see it everywhere. I mean, so I seen it yesterday in Dallas at the various shops that I went to. Then I seen it in Shreveport at Excalibur. So, okay, well, I done bought it now. So then we got the new, and then this is a good reason why I put stuff in CLZ as a side note, because if I didn't, I would not remember I bought it and end up buying it twice. So the new Troublemakers, number 7. See, there's his name again. I actually got the whole run, spoiler alert. So number 15, number 18, number 17, number 16. These are not in any specific order, whatever order they were when they packed it. Which, like I said before on the last video, mycomicshop.com, quick turnaround. I ordered it one night. It went out the next morning. They ship it UPS as opposed to USPS, which is really interesting to me because I got like 52 comics from them in a box for $8.10. So UPS shipping for 2-day shipping for a box of 52 comics, wrapped well, had the little foam things on the corners just in case they dropped the corner, it wouldn't mess the comics up, for cheaper than the post office does priority mail for 10 books. Interesting. Then we got Shadow Man number 14. Don't know what's going on there. Ooh. Then we got Shadow Man number 12. Ninjak 22. That's from the volume 1. Troublemakers number 14. Number 13. Then we got Astonishing X-Men number 15, which is the other one that I needed to complete that Astonishing X-Men set. So I now have that whole run from 2017. That's the 4th volume of Astonishing X-Men. Then we got Troublemakers number 11. And Troublemakers number 6. And then we got Bloodshot and the Hardcore number 15, which is pretty cool Doom homage, if anybody remembers playing Doom from back in the day. And this is them coming after Toyo Harada. And so that was pretty cool. Little 8-bit cover there that they used to, Valiant did. Then we got Troublemakers number 5. Number 4. We got Ninjak 25. And Troublemakers number 2. Then we got Valiant presents the original Magnus the Robot Fighter. So they did these for, and I don't know if they were one shots or two shots. This one was just a one shot, but they did one for Turok and did one for Solar. Because they had basically taken, before Acclaim kind of went a different way with those characters, while they still had the rights, they had kind of departed essentially from the original Gold Key properties. So what they did was they issued these, more for the callback to those people that really liked them as the Gold Key characters, without having to retcon everything, which Acclaim ended up doing anyway. Ninjak number 10. Number 12. Number 9. Very interesting. Then we've got Rye number 3. And so that's some Clayton Crane goodness right there. I had the trade for the first several issues, but then I found those floppies and Crane covers out in the wild, and so I only needed a couple of them to complete that set, and so, which I think is like 17 issues, and so I went ahead and got them. But Rye number 6, number 7. Look at that reflective cover, Steven Spot. Reflection. Then we got Troublemakers number 11. Troublemakers number 10. Eternal Warrior Fist of Steel number 2. Then we got, I'm going to leave that one for last. Then we got Troublemakers number 3. Number 7. Got some Ninjak number 21. Number 23. Turok number 41. Got some Ninjak, the volume 2, number 8. And number 9. Troublemakers number 12. Then we got Cable Annual 99, which is the only annual I needed to complete that set. So now I have all of Cable Volume 1 and the annuals. For whatever reason, this 99 one was at least where I hunt and look. And again, when you say stuff's a ghost, sometimes you can find it on eBay, and maybe find it on eBay. But when it's like a $2 book, are you really going to go buy a $2 book and pay $7 shipping, and so it's really not worth it. So you try to find out in the wild or with a group of stuff, and that's what I did with my comic shop. Hey, I've got this stuff coming anyway. It's not going to cost me any extra to in shipping to buy it, so let's buy it on the cheap. Pretty cool cover at that. Then we got Ninjak number 6. Then we got Outcast special, one shot that they did. Shadow Man number 18. So this is towards the end of that second volume of Shadow Man, and this is some Clayton Crane right there, where he used to sign his name with the K. Troublemakers number 19. Turok 39. And so since you've already seen the pickups that I did with Turok in Louisiana, or the first part of my Texas tour, I now have the complete set of Volume 1 of Turok. Everybody goes, yay! Well, I'm a completionist, and it's not as bad. The art is better in the first half. The story's better in the last half, if that helps you. Troublemakers number 1, the painted cover. So they did painted covers for Acclaim, did for their number 1s. Most of them weren't terribly good. I had thought I was going to do one or the other, but I've since picked up both for Magnus, both for Ninjak. So I'm just going to go ahead and do both for all of them. But you're like, well, that's not a new thing nowadays. Well, back then, they actually produced new comics as opposed to producing 1,000 variants. So you actually got comics. Some of them weren't terribly good, but you got comics. So Shadow Man number 13, that's from that second volume. Then got Troublemakers number 1, the retailer review copy that they sent out. And then we got Turok number 43. Now, one more book for this haul is going to be Turok, the Gold Key. This is issue number 89. These are all always cool, the painted covers. And so this is about a mid-grade copy. It's not a key or anything, but there is something interesting about this particular copy. I mean, it's a decent copy because you start paying a good bit of money for those things. I mean, it's a 20 center when they're really key. But this is what's interesting about this one. Mark the Jewelers, as Uncle Roman says. So, yep, this is a Mark Jewelers variant. And so I had not seen, not that I'm a huge gold key collector or anything, that I can say definitively it was hard to get. But it was interesting, and so I decided to pick it up on the cheap for March of 1974, which they were doing Mark Jewelers inserts all the way up at least until New Mutants. I think Uncanny X-Men 266, which is the second appearance of Gambit, or New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. There are Mark Jeweler variants in that. So 91, they were at least doing it to 91. They might have been doing it later. If you know, leave them in the comments below for everybody that watches this video. And so that was the cool thing about this particular comic. And those were all the stuff that I got in when I came in. So what do you think about my haul? What are you collecting? Maybe you're getting in your Christmas presents. Hopefully, if you're depending on the mail, you're going to get them before Christmas, which at the taping of this video is still a week away. But the stuff that I got on Friday, and that haul will be shown on Vincent McLean, the Comic Machines channel. I will go ahead and put a link in the description below for his channel. And then I will also, because this video will actually drop tomorrow, Sunday. That's December the 20th. And so you will see my Friday stuff there first, but then I will pre-record a video so that you can watch it here, and that'll drop either Christmas Eve or Christmas. So again, appreciate all of those of you who are watching the channel and helping the channel grow. And until next time, keep reading and keep collecting.